The rise of UK's AI army. Artificial intelligence is coming for us all. At this point, it really doesn't even matter where you work or what industry you plan in. The AI revolution is live, and it's just a matter of when it will catch on. With that being said, there's been a lot of discussion about AI and its potential to change the landscape of warfare. Countries that move first are sure to be the biggest beneficiaries of this, and it appears that the United Kingdom is doing just that. AI in the military. Just in case you weren't aware, we are now firmly in the age of artificial intelligence. Talk about AI has been raging for years now, with many proponents of the technology believing in its ability to really upend the world and shape the way we live. But things really intensified about a year ago as AI became an even bigger part of our lives. When OpenAI released its ChatGPT tool, the company had everyone in an absolute chokehold. All of a sudden, there was a tool out there that seemed like it could do anything, whenever and however it wanted. And to make things even more interesting, it could essentially talk to humans and teach them how to do pretty much anything. The moment ChatGPT hit the market, it became clear that AI was here to stay. Companies immediately began signing up to use the tool to drive greater efficiency, and everyone began hopping on the AI bandwagon one by one. The floodgates were open, and there was no stopping this train. Today, the adoption of AI has increased even more, and that surge in adoption has led to serious discussions about the technology's impact on our world. Most people who seem to fear AI tend to believe that it could have some significant military applications. And while it's still too early to determine these risks, one thing is sure: countries and militaries are exploring the use of AI to a broad extent. The UK steps up. As one of the most technologically advanced nations in the world, it should come as no surprise that the United Kingdom is among the first countries to hop on the AI bandwagon and adopt this technology to its fullest. The UK's private sector is already all in on AI, but there's also a lot of work being done by the military to adopt artificial intelligence and incorporate it into its operations. Recently, reports confirmed that the UK Armed Forces have been conducting amphibious landing exercises to help train and develop their very own AI technologies. The tests were apparently being conducted at an undisclosed beach in Hampshire back in September, and they involved around 130 naval personnel, 13 vessels, different unmanned aerial vehicles, and over 50 cameras that help to capture and transmit data. As the UK's Ministry of Defence, MOD, explained, the data would only be used to train AI algorithms and help shape the development of ethical AI systems for naval operations. James Cartledge, the UK's Minister for Defence Procurement, explained, "Investing in new technology provides our armed forces with the tools they need to stay ahead of emerging threats and ensures our national security in an ever-evolving technological landscape. As it appears, the primary function of these tests was to develop sensors and systems that are capable of recognizing and identifying specific objects. During the exercise, workers boarded and left vehicles in different ways, essentially to simulate specific environments and situations. For instance, in one specific scenario, participants landed in a synchronized manner, working as a team, and in another, they got out of boats in a chaotic manner. All of these ensured that the AI systems could capture human motion and behavior in different environments with optimal efficiency." Continuing, the Ministry of Defense explained that they have begun to and will continue to invest in AI, as they believe it to be an important part of the modernization of the British Armed Forces. And they recognize that the first part of that is efficient data collection, which will further help in the development of new AI products that will help improve national defense. Carefully curated datasets are the bedrock to many AI capabilities, and the sourcing and integrity of the data is crucial. The data gathered through trials such as this will be used to validate the performance of future systems, providing the operator with confidence in its abilities, the ministry explained in conclusion. Other AI explorations. Now, if you were expecting something on the lines of the UK Army using AI to develop weapons, well, we might not necessarily be there yet. But let me tell you, these guys are cooking up a storm when it comes to AI and military applications. Besides the training that was conducted in September, the British military has been exploring the use of AI significantly over time. A few months ago, the UK, along with Japan and Italy, announced a joint initiative to develop fighter jets powered by artificial intelligence. The jet, which will be called Tempest, will operate autonomously, meaning that there won't be a need for a fighter pilot on board. It is set to be unveiled by 2035, although the first phase of this project appears to already have flagged off. The Tempest is expected to be the airplane version of drone ships, which have already become quite popular. Experts believe that it'll provide an easier way for the Royal Air Force to protect the skies and also respond to threats, especially since it won't need any human aid to be operated. Very soon, the days when fighter pilots would have to risk their lives to protect their country will be long gone. As part of the announcement, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak explained that the Tempest would help to create several job opportunities within the Royal Air Force and the British military in general, while also helping to strengthen ties between the country and some of its strongest allies. No one knows much about the technical details that surround the Tempest for now, but it is expected to be the future of the British Air Force. And with a base of artificial intelligence powering the fighter jet, it is definitely an exciting development to look forward to, even though the jet isn't set to be developed until the next decade. And just this month, reports confirmed that the Ministry of Defense had also launched a project to showcase an AI tool known as Motherlode. Per reports, the Motherlode software will process maintenance data for the Royal Navy aviation platforms, while also producing solutions to several engineering problems in record time. Tests for the Motherlode software have already been completed at the Royal Naval Air Station Yeovilton, an airbase in Portsmouth. And these tests included personnel from the 1710 Naval Air Squadron, the Defense Equipment and Support Digital AI team, and the Royal Navy engineers. With Motherlode, the British Army is ensuring that they will be able to detect engineering problems with their craft as quickly as possible, instead of waiting until these faults become way too problematic. As a result, personnel will be able to order spare components quicker and solve issues more efficiently. Just as well, the AI-based software is expected to analyze historical data based on the environmental and aircraft-specific conditions, thus predicting possible failures within the equipment more accurately. This would allow for smarter decision-making and ensure that operations are carried out with greater efficiency. For now, the Motherlode is in the final stages of its deployment. Its full capability is expected to roll out before the end of the year across all Royal Navy helicopters, and the Ministry of Defense is also exploring the possibility of using the software on other land-based transportation equipment. Is AI the future? At the moment, there is absolutely no doubt that the future of the world will be shaped significantly by advancements in artificial intelligence technology. Already, the technology has shown great potential to help companies and countries grow their capabilities significantly. And the interesting thing is that we're really just starting to scratch the surface when it comes to what this technology can really do. Of course, there are those who believe that AI is still a dangerous technology to be toyed with. And many of these fears are definitely founded in reason and logic. But an encouraging sign also comes in the fact that many countries are looking towards ethical applications of artificial intelligence, meaning that they aren't actively exploring the technology's potential for doing evil or wreaking havoc. Regardless, it is worth noting that a lot of care needs to be taken here. When global conflicts arise again, there will be the temptation to use AI in response. And as we've already seen, much harm can come from people who decide to use advanced technology in an unethical manner. For now, however, we wait and see how this one unfolds going forward.